Hello everybody, so as you can see from the title, this is my review for Vampire Diaries episode 10, The New Deal. This review will be really scattered and just all over the place. There will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen episode 10, go watch it now. Or, yeah, just don't watch this if you want. Unless you want to be spoiled, then by all means, watch this if you want to. So this chapter, this episode starts with Bonnie having a dream of the four caskets that Klaus has. At the time, she doesn't know that that's what those were. That's what those were for. She thought they were just random caskets, and so yeah, supposedly she's been having these dreams for like a while now, and she just thinks it's stress. And Elena, of course, knows. She kind of has an idea of what it is, but not until later on in the episode. Speaking of Elena, she's been very paranoid lately because Klaus hasn't made a move, and we all know. And Klaus should be very angry with Elena and Damon and Catherine because they tried to kill him. So she's just been freaking herself out. And of course, and then Bonnie in the grill. See, this is fucked up. This review sucks already. See, I can't even. Anyway, so Bonnie asks, "Well, how's Damon doing?" And Elena's like, "Damon is Damon," and Damon is obviously not too happy, as we saw in episode 9. He's not too happy with Stefan, and he's just angry. He just, not too happy. And then we soon find out that Jeremy has lost his job and he's doing bad in school again. So this is just great. Season 1 emo Jeremy is coming back, and I'm not too happy about that. In the beginning, I was just like, oh no, please no, Jeremy, do not turn in emo Jeremy again, please, just don't. We don't need emo Jeremy to come back. And did anyone else notice? Was I the only one? I think Justine was in this episode. I was very, I freaked out. I think only YouTubers would understand my excitement. I mean, I don't watch her videos, but she's very recognizable. Shane Dawson talks about her a lot. So I was like, oh my god, Justine was in Vampire Diaries. Yeah, seriously, I freaked out, and no one else. I don't think anyone on Twitter oh, Justine. I think I was the only one. So yeah, I'm a cool kid. Anyway. So yeah, emo Jeremy is back, and also he's hanging out with Tyler. And as we find out later on in the episode, that's not a good idea. And Tyler is slowly but surely becoming a dick again, and I don't like that because I didn't like him first season. Second season, he got a little better. And third season, at the beginning of this season, I was like, okay, he's starting to be good. He's starting to be good. Awesome. And now he's becoming a dick. Freaking Klaus, Sire. I don't like Tyler, the Sire, Tyler. That's a tongue twister. Tyler, the Sire. Sired Tyler. I do not like. Sired Tyler. I do not like. I just repeated myself, but that's the only way you could say it. You have to say it slowly in order for it to not be a tongue twister. I don't like him at all. He's becoming a real, like I said, he's becoming a dick. And Elena even asks him, Alaric asks him, what's the difference between compulsion and being sired? And Tyler tries to explain it to them, but to me, and to Elena, and to Alaric, and everybody in that room, all they are hearing is, yes, he saved me from he no longer has to change into a werewolf. He can do it whenever the hell he wants. But it still sounds like mind control because he has to do everything Klaus says with, not even thinking. He doesn't really think if it's good or bad. He just knows he has to do it because Klaus created him and helped him. And to me, that sounds like mind control. But to Tyler, he's like, oh, you guys are just freaking out. Elena even asks him, well, what if he asks you to jump off a bridge? He has to do it. Well, what if he tells you to whip out your own heart? He's like, well, then I'll whip out my own heart. And he sees nothing wrong with that. Of course he says, well, oh, you guys are just like Caroline, freaking out over nothing. We have every right to freak out, because what if he does ask you to whip your own heart out? Then what are you going to do? Nothing. You're going to be dead. Do you not see, Tyler is just so, you know, he's just so completely different compared to how he was, and I don't like him being sired. Why? God, I mean, you start to see a little bit of a light when Klaus tells him, "Oh, Jeremy didn't die, but Alaric." When Jeremy was compelled to step out in front of the car, and Alaric saved him, and then Tyler finds out about this, and he's like, "Well, I thought you guys were just gonna send him a message," and Klaus is like, "Well, that sent a message, you know." They respond to acts of violence. I kind of like that line, by the way, that Joseph Morgan had. Since you guys only respond to demonstrations of violence, you know. I love Joseph Morgan. He is fucking amazing. I love him. I love him as Klaus. And it's really weird because, you know, he's a bad guy and I kind of want him to go away. But at the same time, I don't, because he's so fucking badass that I love him, but I hate him. It's a love-hate relationship. It's kind of like Catherine. I love her, but then I fucking hate her. Same thing with Stefan. I hate him the way he is, but at the same time, I love him. It's so... all these fucking characters need to stop fucking with my head. So yeah, I don't like Tyler, and yeah, and then Bonnie soon finds out, the caskets, Stefan put the caskets inside the witch house, which is awesome, and Stefan has told Bonnie to ask for Bonnie's help in order to protect the caskets, so Klaus can't find them. And Elena and Damon find out because Bonnie tells Elena, and so so Damon and Elena go off to the witch house. Damon obviously can't go inside because the witches don't fucking like him. I don't know why is it that. I mean, I understand why the witches would hate Damon, but what about fucking Stefan? Stefan's a vampire. Why can't he go inside the fucking house and Damon can't? I mean, like I said, I understand why, but still, like, why don't they fuck with Stefan's daylight ring? Yeah, that's just weird. That's just my only qualm. I'm just like, well, what about fucking Stefan? Why can't Stefan hang out in the house and be completely fine? Damon has to fucking, you know, book it through the house in order to get to Stefan. So Elena tells Stefan, you have to give these caskets back to Klaus. He's gonna kill everyone until you give them these caskets back. And he's like, well, no, Stefan has his own little plan, and we just don't know why. We find out later, but still, we don't know why. And as of right now, we don't. Elena doesn't understand it, and then she says, he tried to kill Jeremy. And, of course, Stefan says, well, that's not my problem. And Elena slaps him and says, well, you can go to hell. And you have no idea how badly I, like, put my fist in the air. I'm like, yes, Elena, thank you. Oh, my God. Like, I still don't understand why people, I mean, I like Stefan to a point. That just is douche. I don't understand why anyone would want Elena to be with Stefan. After everything he's done to her, and like the fact that he doesn't even care that her brother could have died and it was Klaus's fault, I don't see why everyone wants Elena to come back, because I don't. I mean, I'm serious. Yeah, I need to follow some more Delana people, because so far I've only, for some reason, I have so many Stelena people on my Twitter that it's fucking annoying. Everyone's like, I want Stelena was the first. I want Stelena to come back. Oh my God, it's so annoying. And I'm like, Delana. Am I the only Delana person on my Twitter? Seriously. I mean, I know there's a few of you, but it's fucking, it's annoying. I am Team Delana, and if you're Team Stelena, I'm sorry. I just don't like it. So then Damon goes into the house, and he's like, Stefan, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And that's when Damon finds out the reason why Stefan didn't prevented Damon from killing Klaus is to save Damon. And Damon says, when are you going to learn? Don't save me. And, you know, and then he asks Stefan, why are you saving these caskets? And, of course, everyone, and then that's when Stefan says, this is Klaus's only weakness, is these caskets. His family is his weakness. So if I... You know, and then Stefan says, there is no way Klaus is allowed to be alive, you know, forever. There has to be another way. And Damon says, yeah, there wasn't one way. And you prevented that from happening. You you had Michael killed, not Klaus. You see what I mean? And Stefan's like, no, there has to be. And so I'm guessing his plan is to keep the caskets until he somehow finds a way to kill Klaus, which is kind of a weird idea. But hey, whatever. You have an idea. You have an idea. So, while all this is going around, Alaric is knocked out because, of course, he got hit by a fucking car. And he wakes up with his, because he had his ring on. And he wakes up, and then there's something wrong with his ring. He wakes up, he's alive, but he's still, he wakes up and he's not dead, but he's still, there's internal bleeding and everything. So it doesn't, his ring is somehow broken for some reason. It doesn't fully heal him anymore like it used to. It brings him back to life, but he is still suffering from every injury that the car hitting him caused, and which is an interesting thing. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully we find out why that's been happening, because that's been going on since close to the end of last season. That I want to know why that ring is no longer being effective in that. I really want to know. And then the one thing that I have to say, when Jeremy beheaded the hybrid, that was hot and very disturbing. It was really hot to see Stephen R. McQueen doing that, but at the same time it freaked me the fuck out. It made me think of fucking Michael Myers / Jason style. Like, that was so, he was hot doing it, but at the same time I was like, I don't know, just him with a meat cleaver is kind of creepy in my opinion. So Elena decides to have Damon compel Jeremy and make him go away from Mystic Falls for a while, and she tells Bon I mean, I understand why, but at the same time I'm just like, really, why are you compelling him again? Like, I kind of want him to leave because he said he wanted to leave and everything. Well, he didn't say he wanted to leave, but he had the idea, like, hey, let's just go, let's just leave, let's get out of here. Klaus, let's, forget about Klaus, let's just go. And obviously you can't do that, because wherever you go, Klaus will surely follow, because it's Elena. And, she's, like, basically close to his only connection to Stefan. At least that's what Klaus thinks, but at the same time, it's not, because Stefan and Elena don't like each other. Well, Elena doesn't like Stefan anymore, and Stefan doesn't give two shits about anybody anymore. He just cares about himself. And the one thing that Elena did do was give Klaus Rebecca back. And I was kind of like, oh great, you're gonna like wake her. He's gonna wake her up, and then he's gonna, then she's gonna go and attack Elena. But no, he takes it out of her. He takes the stake out of her. And then he says, we'll meet one day, sister. And then he puts it back in. So it was like a minute of him being like, it was really weird. And I really hope Rebecca comes back, even though I know that Rebecca's gonna be like batshit crazy, like trying to kill Elena and trying to kill Klaus as well, because she knows what Klaus did to their mother. But I miss Rebecca. I like her. I like Barbie Klaus. Don't judge me, okay? I like Barbie Klaus. Don't, okay? But the one thing I have to talk about that I've kind of saved for the last, Damon and Elena kissed. Can I just hear a hallelujah right now? Hallelujah. Oh, it was so, oh my god. I died. I completely died. I loved what Damon said. No, he walks away and he's like, no, if I'm gonna feel guilty, I'm gonna feel guilty about this, And I died. I fucking died. I was like, fuck yeah! Oh, that was the best. That was the best. That was so, Oh my god. That was almost as great as, my two favorite lines was when, Elena said, you're drink, what was it? It's, you're day drunk. It's your least attractive look. And Damon's like, what's my most attractive look? I love those two lines, and I'm just like, oh, Elena, just jump his bones already. Like, take a clue from, season 1 Caroline. Just jump his bones already, girl. Jesus. Come on. You got to. You got to. You got to. You got to. Oh, there's just so much stuff that, yeah, I think I got everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. Okay, so that's basically it for my review. The one question I have to ask is the fourth casket. They're not able to open it. What do you guys think is in that fourth casket? There's been two, what's it called? Like, not suggestions, but theories. That's the word I was looking for. Theories as to who or what is in that casket. My theory, I think, I agree with most people when they think it's the original doppelganger. Betrothal doppelganger is in that casket. One person said that it was Klaus's twin brother, which would be an interesting twist, let me tell you. I think that'd be a very interesting little thing. But yeah, that'd be really interesting to see if it was like if he had a twin brother and nobody fucking knew about it. But yeah, what do you guys think? Who do you think is in that fourth casket? Because I'm kind of leaning more towards the original doppelganger, mostly because I really want to see the original doppelganger. That's the only reason why. But then again, Klaus having a twin would be very interesting to see Joseph Morgan like do two roles. But yeah, that'd be interesting. So yeah, please comment, like, do whatever you want. And I'm sorry this video was really long and kind of scattered. Please tell me in the comments if I missed anything, and I'll gladly, you know, make a separate video maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I can't wait to see episode 11, Our Town. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.